Topping today's news, a man shot and killed in the Bainstown community while retrieving water from the public pump. The Ministry of Health revealing the latest statistics on new HIV/AIDS cases. We hear more on the new land reforms that were debated and passed in the House of Assembly Wednesday. And we hear how the new specialty hospital will ease the burden on the Princess Margaret Hospital. This is your JCN Evening News. I'm Jarino Saunders. Thank you so much for joining us. A man shot to death this morning. Police say it happened just after midnight on West Street and Patton Street in the Bainstown community. According to preliminary information, the victim was retrieving water from a pump shortly after midnight when occupants of a dark-colored vehicle allegedly opened fire in his direction. The vehicle then left the scene heading north along West Street. This is now the 50th person to be murdered in country this year, down though from 71 murders the same time last year. There were 2 other shooting incidents overnight as well. Police say shortly after 9 p.m., ShotSpotter technology detected gunfire in the area of Buttonwood Avenue and Sequoia Street, that's in Pinewood Gardens. Responding officers arrived on scene and discovered a 40-year-old male with an apparent grazed gunshot injury to his right leg. Police say the victim was walking in the area when a motorcycle occupied by 2 males approached him. One of the males allegedly produced a firearm and discharged several shots in the victim's direction before fleeing the scene, traveling east along Sequoia Street. In the second incident, shortly after 1:30 p.m. on Thursday, a 38-year-old male was shot in the area of Willis Street and Alexandria Avenue, that's in Nassau Village. Police met the male outside a business establishment suffering from gunshot injuries. According to initial information, the victim was outside an establishment when he was allegedly shot by a male following a dispute. He was transported to the hospital via an ambulance. His condition is currently unknown. If you have any information into any of these shootings, you are asked to contact the Criminal Investigations Department at 502-9991 or 2, or you can remain anonymous and call Crime Stoppers at 328-TIPS, 328-8477. The Ministry of Health and Wellness has released its latest update on HIV statistics for 2024, revealing important trends in the new infections across the islands of the Bahamas. Dr. Nakia Forbes shared detailed data on the current state of the epidemic, highlighting who is most affected and where the cases are concentrated.
So, as the Honorable Dr. Michael Darville said, at the end of 2024, we had an estimated 3,988 persons living with HIV in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. And this accounts for a national prevalence in the general population of 1.1%. In the year 2024, we had 156 newly reported HIV infections. And the largest proportion of those cases were residents of New Providence, and that made up 82% of the cases reported to us, followed by Grand Bahama, which accounted for 10% of the cases, and then the other family islands, which made up the balance of 8%.
The latest HIV data from the Bahamas also reveals key insights into who is being most affected by new infections.
So males outnumbered females in this year. 63% of the cases were males, and the median age of new diagnoses was 37 years of age. So what was the largest age group accounting for these infections? The age group 30 to 39 years of age accounted for 36% of the infections.
The Ministry of Health and Wellness says that while progress has been made in controlling HIV here in the Bahamas, continued vigilance and targeted interventions remain essential, especially among men, male adults ages 30 to 39, who represent the highest number of new infections. Efforts to raise awareness, expand testing, and promote prevention strategies are ongoing to curb the spread of HIV nationwide. At the recent signing ceremony for the new specialty hospital, Minister of Health and Wellness, Dr. Michael Darville, reminded the public why development of the new hospital will be vital to the national healthcare system. He said the new facility that will offer advanced medical services and high-quality care will help to ease the burden on the Princess Margaret Hospital.
For decades, studies including the 1999 Dorset Report have highlighted limitations that presently exist at the Princess Margaret Hospital and the logistical nightmares associated with hospital expansion at the current location while we're operating. The ongoing upgrades at the Princess Margaret Hospital Accident Emergency clearly demonstrate the challenges we currently face with operating and renovating clinical spaces and the disruptions associated with patient care.
Dr. Darville said the central location of the new hospital will now allow for the development of a sustainable, eco-friendly medical campus with room for future expansion. Hopefully they have a lot of parking spaces as well. Dr. Darville also noted that efforts are underway to provide training across various sectors of the healthcare field, aiming to address and close existing gaps in the delivery of healthcare services.
Ladies and gentlemen, our administration remains focused on the commitment outlined in our Blueprint for Change to recover, rebuild, revolutionize every sector in our country. In health, we are improving infrastructure, growing manpower resources, strengthening legislation, and advancing digital technology as part of this essential transformative health agenda.
Land clearing for the new $267 million hospital is expected to begin within the coming weeks. And finally, in this segment, work is expected to begin on the extension of Long Island's Deadman's Key International Airport within the next 2 to 3 weeks. Minister of Tourism, Investments and Aviation Chester Cooper announced that the government has obtained funds for the first phase of the renovations to the airport on Long Island, which will entail a 1,000-foot runway extension. Managing Director of Bahamas Hot Mix, Ebby Sadie, said that their company was contracted to extend the runway to 6,100 feet, allowing for traffic from regional jets.
This airport, the government has mobilized us. Today is a kickoff meeting. Within 2 weeks, you're going to start seeing activity on Long Island from us, and we're going to complete. All right. And I'm hoping that in 12 months from today, we're opening this runway for you. It will be a 6,100-foot runway. That means regional jets can come to Long Island. That means flights from as far as New York and
Director of Aviation, Dr. Kenneth Roma, said that a contract signing is expected in the coming months for upgrades to the terminal side of the Long Island Airport as well. He added that Prime Minister Philip Davis intends to make a formal announcement on the matter within the next 60 days.
This is a significant project for Long Island. We do know that the economy of Long Island has been crying out for attention, and the growth in Long Island has really been constrained by capacity. We look at the state of your airside, your airport. We heard the cries now that you're only bringing in sometimes 40-50% load factor for Bahamas Air because of the obstacle limitation. Well, that is going to be immediately addressed. So the first thing we're really going to do is create now a pathway for Long Island to benefit from greater economic activities by increasing your airlift, by giving you phase 1 of an extended runway, of removing again the obstacle limitation.
Dr. Roma added that this is part of a greater national narrative as they are giving Long Island the attention it has been crying out for many years. This is not a sprint, he said. He said it is a marathon. We'll take a break here. We'll be right back following these commercials.